Now I'd like to introduce some of the people who have been creating the physical structures and apparatus that we intend to use in this project. Dave Thomas is a science teacher at Belfast Area High School, and he'll introduce some of his students who've been contributing ideas and work to get this project underway.
So hi everyone, I'm Dave Thomas, like John said, and I'm really excited and grateful that we were invited to be part of this project, and it's especially exciting that young people are interested and looking to contribute throughout the lifetime of this project. And so we'll let three students discuss their contributions to the project tonight.
Okay, hi, my name is HAILEE LINDELOF, and I'm a senior at Belfast Area High School. And I'm connected to this project through the AP Environmental Science program at the high school. Over the past few weeks, we've worked on the posts that were installed at 6 sites, and last week we got to install these posts. So here are some pictures of us actually installing the post right here. And this is what the finished posts have looked like. So on the post, we worked on painting the signs that are right here, and they have instructions on them at what to do at the sites, like where to take the picture and of the water line. And then they have brochures that outline the project more in detail. And then these are the 6 sites that you can find the post at that we're looking to collect data from. And now I'm going to introduce Anna, who will talk more about other aspects of the project.
Hi, I'm Anna SCHORTZ. I'm a junior at BHS High School, and I'm in Projects in Engineering and AP Environmental. In our classes, we've been working on Arduino sensors, working alongside Dave Sprague, an electrical engineer. We'll be placing these Arduino sensors along the locations on the Belfast Bay. Their main function is to collect more data on the tide heights in relation to climate change. This will be a multi-year program. Our projects and engineering class will be working on designing the sensors to collect the data, and using, as well as the Arduino boards, we will be connecting multiple ultrasonic sensors. And these sensors, in relation to the Arduino boards, will be an inexpensive way to calculate tide height data. So looking at the diagram, the sensors, the sensors up here will they will bounce sound waves down to the surface of the water, and that will return back to the sensor, and then the time it takes for the sound wave to bounce back will calculate the tide height. And then the sensor will be in a PVC pipe, which is this, and that has holes drilled into it, which will filter out wave action so that we get a more accurate display of numbers for the tide height. We'll also be placing an industrial-grade underwater depth pressure sensor at one of the sites, which is right here. And that will measure the pressure of the water above to calculate the height of the water. So both of the devices will give us data that will be compared, sent out, and used for analysis, which Jonah will describe more in depth.
Hello, Belfast. My name is Jonah, and I'm also a junior at Belfast Area High School and enrolled in projects engineering as well as in AP Environmental. So when using the sensors, we will be collecting lots of data on the tide levels around Belfast. The data is collected every second and then will be later averaged out. After it's received by the Arduino board up here, it will be transmitted to a Raspberry Pi microcomputer. And if you look at the board, this is a visual of a Raspberry Pi, and it's basically a low-cost credit card-sized computer that can be plugged into a computer or a monitor. Here's also a visual of an Arduino board that we'll be using. This is the Arduino board, and this is like the sensor that we'll be hooking up to it. So this will be transmitted from the Arduino board via LoRa radio waves. The LoRa radio waves can be compared to Wi-Fi waves, but LoRa uses lower frequencies, which will take less power, which in our case is better because our end goal is to power the Arduino board solely on solar power. The data that we collect from the sensor will improve our estimates on tide charts and give us more accurate predictions on the tides. The data will display analyses of long-term trends that we can look back on. We will also upload this data into cloud storage, where students can work on the data. We hope that by setting up this project and collecting and analyzing the data received from it, it will encourage other students in towns to partake action in their own regions. We hope that this project will give insight into the effects of climate change and rising sea levels in our bay. Thank you.